I'm the only one that's allowed to heal. I have no idea what my dog's doing. I think my dog... There are 3 of them are casting Greater Heal. Just fully heal that... All right, hey everyone, check it out. A couple things happened. 1, I got a freaking pet. So here's what we're gonna do today. I've been spending so much time in the like dungeon zones, you know, spending probably too much time just like in a very claustrophobic space. So today I'm just gonna get into some shenanigans and I'm just gonna start exploring. I got my pet Jab Tick. And we're just gonna kind of go run around as bear and dog. So the first thing I was thinking about doing is, where am I? I'm in the desert of Roe, right? Isn't that where I am? And I think that there are some giants. I'm gonna try and find some giants. I don't actually know where they are. So we're just gonna kind of explore a little bit. I could check a map. I don't have tracking, which is a little annoying. I would like to get... I don't think I have tracking. I don't think anybody's learned how to track in my crew. Nope. So we're just going to kind of explore murder stuff. So it is... We got about a week left before this game closes. I'm not really super concerned about making sure that I hit max level. I think that's a cool thing to do, but I'm not really sold on needing to do it. Auto sell, that's garbage. I thought that the giants were like close to the oasis zone point, but they could also be close to... Could also be close to the Freeport Common Tunnel, like the East Commonland Tunnel. Some dervishes. What do they drop? I wonder if they give me faction. All right, let's check it out. Let's just go dominate this camp real quick. What's up, dude? You give me anything? No. I become unfriendly to this crew. Oh, that's where I get those rings. That's where those rings were from. Cutthroat insignia rings. Those are pretty good. My pet is casting spells? What is he? He's a warrior beast lord. That's cool. All right, so I just looked it up. It says there's really only one sand giant that spawns. And he spawns pretty close to here, but I can go down to Oasis and a bunch more spawn. And I just realized I'm out of food. I gotta summon some food. I wonder if I increase the power of the spell, if it will increase the number of food and drink I could summon. That would be helpful. I also think there's so much gold or platinum that's abundant in this game that you could just buy food and drink. I'm not gonna quality of life summon stuff. All right, how many is that? That's a bunch. We'll do one more. Black bread. Got my own summon drink. Here's this guy. Who's this guy? Level 16. I want to see if I can locate some sand giants first before I start making my own instance. But I don't know where they would even be. All right, there's something shiny over here. What's that? Let's go there. It's over here. Specter. Ooh. All right, let's get into some trouble with some specters. I don't know what they are. I don't know what they drop. I don't know what they do. Let's go. There's a bunch of stuff over here. Level 33 warrior. Yeah. I'm difficulty 0. I'm not really worried about him. Stars are such good swimmers. Look at this guy go. He's not even really using his arms. It's all leg. There's something underneath here too. What is that? A can't see. It's way too dark. What is that? Are there things down here? A deep water goblin? Underwater goblins? Yeah, let's go fight one. Okay. Oh, yeah. Okay. Spawn. Stunned out of my mind here. They're clerics, so that's not ideal, actually. All right. My main concern, I suppose, in this whole... Jeez, yeah. Are they all clerics? They're all clerics. No, not all of them. I just got to get rid of this guy first. I think my major concern is... Yeah, the healing. They're all just going to heal each other. That's so annoying. I'm the only one that's allowed to heal. I have no idea what my dog's doing. I think my dog... There are 3 of them are casting Greater Heal. Just fully heal that... Can I heal my pet with my own Greater Healing? I can. All right, that's good to know. I'm going to die, though. My health, my water... All right, so first time in the Oasis, I'm going to drown myself. And I don't care about dying. I don't want to drown. That's embarrassing. All right, come up here. Come up here on the ground. I'll take you on the ground. Is this still the guy I'm fighting? Did they all come up? Oh, this guy is coming up. Okay, okay. I kind of just have to wait him out. I've already used my lay on hands. I wasn't in Beserker stance? What was I in? What am I doing here? What stance was I in? I actually don't think that was better. I'm just getting killed now. All right, so I immediately log in just to die. These stupid... Wow. Okay, where am I? All right, and I think I died like right around here. Yeah. All right, well, that was annoying. All right, so day 1 of exploring the game. Arthicus. Oh, he's level 33. Oh, geez. I thought it said 13. I thought it said 13. His pet is 13. His pet is 11. What am I doing? All right, well, I'm about to die again. I can't kill this guy. I'm killing the pet first. Sure, why not? I'm going to die anyway. Dude, I make it out of this. Yeah. Okay. I bought all my spells, too. That was a move. Now I never have to go anywhere. All right, Specter time. Is there anybody up there? Just more specters. All right, I guess I have to go around. What does my bear look like when he floats? When he swims? Huh. It's kind of cute. I like how this is like a spirit wolf. Can I go up here? I can. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, I'm going to wreck these guys. Holy cow. Why does everybody want to come and fight me? Everything is linked. I'm only on 0 difficulty. This guy should not be doing all this. Dude, am I just going to kill specters? What's the experience look like in this world? Globe of Fear. Don't know what that does. No. Hey, don't kill my pet. Aw, my pet's gonna die. I'm gonna die. Holy crap, I'm gonna die. All right, these guys are... It's like 4 yellow mobs. What am I doing? Okay. I don't know what that does. And my pet died. Oh, poor guy. Are they stunning me? Yeah. Oh my god, they are wrecking me. Wrecking me with the stuns. Come on, heal. Holy cow. All right, the knife, condemnation of knife is saving me. Holy cow, dude. I spent all this time just beating up low-level guys in Unrest, and I come out into the real world and they smoke me at level 0. Just auto-sell all this. I don't know what any of this stuff is. The Globe of Fear. I'm sure it's a quest item or something. All right, back in the fight. No pet. Poor guy. But an island of specters just almost wrecked me. Oh, he's resisting my winter's spear. Ooh! I got a point in something. All right, feeling good about this move here. Feeling bad about losing my pet. That was sad. I'm sorry that that happened. But feeling okay about killing how many? Like 6 specters. All right, what is in here? I should heal up before I go explore. Let's check it out. What do we got in here? It's a ladder. Can I go up a ladder as a bear? It's just, yes, look at this. There he is. It took damage. What? The graphics in this game are just unbeatable. Oh, it's red. Something's red up there. Yeah. All right, more specters. Something was red. What's up there? Maybe it was just a red specter. All right, so I gotta, like, this is the first time I'm kind of like digging into this pet thing. So I gotta work with the pet. I gotta work with my dog here. Because I just kind of threw him in the middle of a 6 specter fight and he died. Do I feel bad about it? A little bit. All right. Who's up top? Somebody's up there. He was red. Do I heal all the way? I thought it was red. Maybe it wasn't red. Ah, whatever. All right, take the bear elevator once again. Shh, dude, get up there. Oh, hail. Do you wish to believe you're immune to the possibility of fracturing space and time? Only you can accept the risk and danger. You are too low level to access this continent. I don't know where this takes me. This must take me into a raid. Well, obviously it takes me to a raid is the raid. I don't know where it goes. Well, let's look it up. This is the plane of hate. All right, so this guy takes me. Okay, so this is how I get to the plane of hate. I thought in the original EverQuest, I could totally be wrong, but I thought you couldn't get to the plane of hate unless you had a wizard. I thought it was a wizard spell. This makes sense. Obviously, you have to be able to get to the plane of hate without needing to get somebody to take you there, without needing a teleport. But it's good to know that this is where you go. So now I'll know for the future. So surrounded by specters in the middle of the island here. Cool. So that's how you get to Plane of Hate. You go up there and then you open up a raid instance, I guess. I'm assuming this is what happens. In the OG EverQuest, you had to be 46 to go to the planes. So I'm guessing that level cap still matters. Not that at level 33, I would instantly die, but that's cool. All right. I did not know that, but that's good to know. Let's keep our exploration going. I don't know how you would know that was there. I'm still looking for giants. Like I want a sand giant. I'll keep killing this guy though. He's named. Why is he named? He's not, it doesn't say he's rare, so I don't think he drops anything of interest. Why don't I just go to like one of the Karanas and fight the hill giants there, because I think they're around level 30, like mid 30s. I don't know why I want to do that. I don't really know if there's any super benefit. I thought I had haste. I guess I don't have a haste. I guess I have a slow. I thought I had a haste. I guess that's just enchanters that have the haste. Let's find sand giant. I feel like this is just like a giant, vast zone. I remember hunting spiders out here. I definitely was at orc camps. I remember doing that, playing the original game. I remember setting up camp and killing the dervish cutthroats. I remember doing those things. Yeah, dry bone skeletons. Lots of puma. Yeah, I did all this kinds of stuff. That's kind of how I felt like, that's kind of how I feel like I leveled a lot in the original EverQuest, is where I spent time just hunting wildlife, and you kind of get to explore the zones that way. So I did it a lot in, oh, that's like an ocean. That's cool. So interesting to be like, this is a desert, but it has an ocean. Is that, I mean, I guess that's normal. Kind of think like, yeah, I guess. I just kind of thought that this would be more like a landlocked desert, but I guess the oasis is right there. Whatever. Little EverQuest geography. Yeah, so I feel like that's how I played most of my EverQuest experience. Was I did camps here and there, but I really was just like out exploring, killing stuff, killing wildlife, having fun doing that. Let's see if these guys hate me. I'm dubious to them. I wonder if I'm dubious to them if I'm not a bear. What happens if I turn off my bear? Still dubious. Oh, I didn't turn it off. Hail. You know, oh, there you go. She's indifferent to me because she's a shaman. She's not rude. All right, I'm going to sell all these things to you. What else do you have? Do you have anything cool? No. Do you want anything that I have? No, probably not. Do you have any bat wings? Giant bat wings? I don't want a giant bat wing. All right. Let me turn back into a bear. Do you think I can? No. Nah, whatever. I'll just do the whole crew once again. I think they're all linked, aren't they? Yeah. Yeah, what the heck? It's kind of lame, actually. That the entire 1, 2, 3, 6, yeah. At least they're warriors. At least they don't have anything special. Gee. I am stunned so much. I need to get... Oh, I don't think I am stunned. I think they're just rocking me. Jeez. Jeez, man. I don't have enough, like... They're wrecking me so much that it's not even worth it to put the slow on, because it doesn't even come out in time. You're stunned. No. I had to hit the lay on hands. I had to hit him with it. All right. I need to be better at, you know what, just saying forget it and putting the slow on all the enemies. Because that... Yeah, once that opens up, then it becomes a little bit... Get some breathing room here. Holy cow. There we go. I was thinking about doing this in like difficulty 2, but difficulty 0 is providing plenty of challenge. And I'm like, I'm AC capped. So like I've got that. I know I am in Beserker stance, and that really does rock you a little bit, but still. I don't think I'm going to be able to take one of these hill giants. I think they are very like strong for their level. That's one of the things too that I like about EverQuest is that even if something is like that Specter level 34, 35, they conned yellow. If it wasn't 6 of them, that would have been an easy fight, just 1v1. But if a hill giant is level 34 and it cons yellow to you, those things hit like a Mack truck. I remember trying to kite one when I was my ranger. Like I had just gotten a bunch of stuff, like some dots and Spirit of Wolf. And just thinking like, oh, I could like probably just kite one of these guys, shoot it with some archery. And you get in range with one of them and they hit you once or twice. They pack a wallop. Let's bring back our boy. I wish I could rename my guy. All right, we are looking for giants. I don't know if there's going to be giants in South Row. I didn't find any in North Row. I didn't find any in Oasis. Ooh, she's apprehensive to me. These people might like me. Who's this guy? Yeah. Cool. Not really interested in buying anything. I'm just interested in seeing what you have to offer. All right, so I don't really know where I'm going. I don't really think I'm going to find a giant. I wonder if I'll find a giant down here. I'm just kind of exploring. I think this is cool. Like this is something that I haven't really done yet. I didn't explore. I didn't go back to any of these older zones, and really try and have a look about what's around here and what's going on. Is this where you summon in if you're a wizard? Skeleton. Who's over here? Nothing. Nobody in here. Are there druids here? Usually if there's druids here, they will not be happy to see me. Guess not. I guess there's no druids. I guess I feel like the druid rings in the Karanas, that's where you found a lot of them. I don't know where I'm going. I have no idea what I'm doing. What am I doing? They really give you the vibe of a desert here when they cut out all the music. It's just like running through. Oh, I just attacked somebody. That was a mistake. A crypt mummy. Come on, dog, beat him up. Yeah, there we go. There's a little bit of music. Otherwise, I'm just walking around. And I turn my clip plane all the way up, so I should be able to see if there's anyone. Right by, like, the northern row zone line, it says that there's some named... It says the internet. The internet has told me, and it must be true, that just north, there's some sand giants. So let's go find them. This is the space where I'm, like, wishing I had some sort of tracking ability. Lots of, like I said before, lots of undead. Let me know. What's the deal with the lore? The Desert of Row, right? So I know Bloodstone Ring. We'll sell that. So I know, like, the god Solasek Row, right? Like, I know him. He was like a fire god or something. So I know that that's like a thing. That's a guy, or that's a god, Solasek Row. So it would make sense that he's like part of a desert. Nothing. Nothing. It is just a vast, empty open tundra of nothingness. Look at this. It's just empty. Where are all the sand giants? All right. If I don't find a sand giant all along here, I'm just going to go to the Karanas. That's going to be so far. Like, I remember logging in and having to run past like a billion sand giants in what I thought was like North Row. I really thought it was. I thought it like you would come out. I thought you would like come out the tunnel and it would just be like sand giant city and you'd have to like dodge all these sand giants, but I guess I'm totally wrong. I remember them being everywhere and now I can't find a single little dude. Yeah, what the heck, man? And then it goes like straight to that. Dude, I swear. I don't know. All right, let's see what the internet says about maybe hill giants in near Freeport. And then there's stuff in the Wrath Mountains. I knew that. Aren't there like Cyclopses? I think there's Cyclops, Cyclopsi, Cyclopses, Cyclopses. I believe that's how you say it. Cyclopses. So, short story is I should have just done this from the very beginning of the video. Instead, we looked around. At least I found the Specter spot. So that was cool. I found where the Specters are, which would be a good place to level. And I found where you go to the Plane of Hate. So that's good. So those are two pretty cool elements. All right. So we're going to go to West Common Lands. I'm not really sure what the plan is with the giants. I kind of just wanted to find some Paladin, Shaman, Beserker. Me too, dude. I kind of just wanted to find some and see what it was like. I don't really know if I'm going to farm them. I don't really feel like I need money. I have 86 platinum, and that was because I bought all of my spells. So I bought every spell up to level 50, which I'm probably not going to use. I really just got 8 days to do it all. And I'm not going to do that. The goal, is it a goal to get to level 50? I don't really know. This is the beta, right? And I think that's what, like, there's a lot of content out there. There's a lot of people out there that, you know, got the open beta, the pre-order beta. What do you want to call it? Pre-order early access, the deletable early access, the $10 sneak peek of the game that gets delivered. Who cares what you call it? You got to play early. And there's a lot of people that like rushed all the way to 50, or people that were already in the closed beta that knew what they were doing and they kind of rushed all the way through. And then they're hit level 50 and they produce like a lot of content, and that's really cool. That wasn't my goal. My goal was to just kind of jump in here, test the game out and see what it felt like, and then share that with anybody that'd be interested from like a real casual perspective. Hey, this is what the game is. I don't really have any hot takes. I'm just enjoying what I enjoy. All right. When this is done in a week, I'm going to have a week off and I'm going to go play some World of Warcraft. I'm actually probably going to play some Soulframe that I got access to the beta for, or the early access. I got access to whatever that is, and that was free. So I'll probably jump into that. Like, there's just all kinds of games, and this was one of the things that popped up on my radar. I also plan on jumping back into EverQuest, the OG EverQuest, current live, and seeing what that looks like, because that's free. You can do that. So, you know, there's a lot of things I want to kind of just produce and kind of dive into. As I said, this channel is gaming after bedtime. The kids are asleep, the kids are at camp, the kids are doing whatever they're doing, and I've got some free time, and I just want to kind of mess with the games that are out there and have a good time. These are dwarves. Oh, I see. This is like, oh wow, this is funny. This is like the dwarf zone versus the human zone. I don't think humans and dwarves really get along, do they? Yeah, these are the druids. They definitely don't like me. Yeah, ooh, that's not even a conversation of dubious or threatening. That is straight up scowls at you, ready to attack. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I think we're doing this. I think we're going to the Karanas. I think this is the way. I think you go through Kithkor. I think this is a place that's like super dangerous at night. And then I think it leads you right into maybe Highpass or something. Yeah. Yep. Yep. And then Highpass into the Karanas. All right. And then we'll spend some time there because I want to find a giant. I remember back in the day when I was playing, my buddy and I, we would like to role play. That was always fun. So we would play our characters and we wanted to be part of this role playing guild. And in order to do that, they had us do like a quest. It was really cool. The GM messaged us and was like, you need to take my granddaughter from Surefall Glade to the Ranger Guild in Freeport, or take us to, maybe it wasn't the Ranger Guild, but like take me to Freeport. And they're like, you need to escort her. And this was on my buddy's monk. His name was Trank, and I think he was like level 10, maybe level 10. And so this level 1 ranger druid, somebody like logged in as this GM's like granddaughter, and we escorted her across the continent. We had to like protect her and save her, and like mobs would come and attack, and we would do that. And then there would be times where she would see like a wolf, and we were a monk, so she would see like a wolf, and she would like run up to pet it, and we like couldn't go near it because the wolf would attack us. It was cool. So we ran all the way. Like that's the kind of stuff that old school EverQuest did. Like the players had like really creative ideas, and you could have fun in this kind of sandbox world. And then so my buddy got invited into that like role-playing guild, and it was cool. And the guys and girls in it, as far as I knew, I wasn't a part of it, really enjoyed being in that like, role-playing realm. It seems like that's the kind of stuff that doesn't really exist. It's hard to find, but I think it does exist. I know that EverQuest, and not EverQuest, I know World of Warcraft still has some like pretty like heavy RP guilds and RP people, and there's some streamers that get engaged in that, and servers and stuff, especially in the classic realm. There's a lot of role playing, so I think it's cool. I think people have a good time doing that. EverQuest offers a space for that, especially because like in World of Warcraft, your faction is everybody's friendly and they're all best friends. But in EverQuest, like you could meet somebody and then not be able to go to their town. Like if I was an Ixar, I couldn't meet someone and be able to hang out with the Ixar crew, with the non-Ixar crew. You know what I mean? That wouldn't be possible. All right, yeah, I know these guys don't want to fight me. I think there's some good gear in Highpass, isn't there? I just have to think about how to get out of here. It is a little complex. Look at that map. Oh, jeez. My dog's gonna kill all these guards. Sorry. I don't know who they're linked to. I don't know what's going on. Highpass guards. Yes. Merchants of Highpass. Corrupt guards of Kinos. No. Merge. This is not my intent. I don't want to kill you guys. Whew. To me, that reads I should not be going through here, but I'm going to because I need to get out of here. Ooh, I don't know where I'm going. I'm just going to follow this map. I'm sure there's like hey, this is the way that the Ixar should travel through here. Jeez, everything is not my friend. There we go. We'll go this way. Sorry, pet. My pet is gonna train the whole zone, isn't he? The annoying thing is, if I die, I do wonder if oh gosh, oh no, all these guys. I wonder where like the zone will take me. Oh, there's a knoll here. Why are you guys fighting the gnolls? Why are you fighting the Ixars? All right, so that was unexpected. Is my pet? Oh, my pet died. My pet has long been dead. Yeah, I remember this is like it's like a weird winding path or something. Like, what kind of game is this? What kind of game does that? Like, you literally just fall to your death, and then would you be able to recover your corpse? I don't even know. I do think that some people have said that the height doesn't matter as long as you're close, as long as like the XY coordinate is close, like the Z, which is I think the height on the graph. I don't know. I don't know how that works. I think you can bring your corpse to you. So people were saying like in Befallen, like if you dropped down the well and died, if you stood at the top of the well, you could still get your corpse because your X and Y were close to one another, and the Z didn't matter, like the height. So if you fell down there and died, which you would die, you would be fine. You could still get your corpse, but you'd have to run back from your bind point. For example, I am bound still in New Seb. So in classic EverQuest, if I died, I would have to make my run back naked with no items, and I'd have to find and loot my corpse, and I would get all my items back. That's how old EverQuest worked. I know some people are upset about that. You can still do that. You can go on P99 or one of the other, I guess P99 is still there, Project 99. You can go on one of the other millions of private servers that exist out there, and you can play EverQuest in your hardcore desires, in the unfun things. I've done it. All of us have done it. And those of you that still want to do it, good for you. I'm good with that. I'm good with the corpses I've lost. I'm good with the things that I've not wanted or could do anymore. I'm good with asking my buddy, hey, can you summon my corpse? Can you drag my corpse to the zone because you still have gear? I don't need to do that anymore. I already did that. I lived through that, dude. As a 12, 13-year-old, I already lived through that. I don't want to do it again as 40. I just want to log in and have fun. And I want to kill some hill giants. So I got to find some hill giants. Felodious Sword Dancer. Would you like to hear a story? No, I'm okay. I actually want to know where the hill giants are. If you could tell me where the hill giants are, that would be great. Wait, what is this? These are like named. What are these guys doing here? These are named gnolls? What did I just interrupt? Highpass guards, Karana residents, Karana bandits. Karana bandits? Like when I kill their gnolls. Interesting. Oh man, that was not good. Mucktail gnolls minus 105. But everybody else is going up, so I feel like that's a good move here. Oh, guys, there's two. I went from not finding any to finding two. What level is he? Oh, he's level 35. Let's get that bear form going. Let's get that bear form going. And then let's get our... Where's our boy? All right, let's see. Oh, dude, crush this guy. Heck yeah. Are we gonna fight hill giants? Thank you. Finally found one. Feel good about it. Nice. 32 platinum, 6 gold. Heck yes. That was years. Ooh. There is not a chance I'm going to kill this guy. Not a chance. Let's find the other one. Where'd the other one go? How are these hill giants so hard to find now? It was giant. Maybe that was him the whole time. Level 48. Can I kill a level 48? I'm going to go ahead and say not a chance. But I'm also going to go ahead and say why not? Just dot him up. It's interrupted. I hate when that happens. Ooh, it worked. It worked. Dude. What? I am in Beserker stance, and I'm going to hold off on Beserker stance as long as I can. I'm going to debuff him. Debuff the crap out of him. Dude. This is wild. My pet is like ripping through spells here. If another giant comes, I'm screwed. I heal myself a little bit. She's crushing me for like 100 damage. Jeez. Come on, dog. Hang tight. Hang tight. Come on, come on, come on. Yeah, dude. And guess what? Guess what I got up my sleeve, you little butthead? What is healing me? Something's healing me. My pet's healing me. That's amazing. My pet is hooking me up. We got him. Yes. 35 platinum, a fine steel two-handed sword, and the Reign of Karana. I don't know what that is, but that sounds cool. Wow. Cool, man. All right, so Beserker, Shaman, Paladin can kill a level 48 hill giant. Yeah, that seems broken. That seems ridiculously broken. It's on 0 difficulty. All right, it's on 0 difficulty. That was awesome. So that was big. It hit him up with this, the Malaisement. That was helpful because that opened up a spot for this. So listless power, blow him down. Yeah. And I have so many good dots. Yeah. 10 platinum. Come on, man. Where's the money bags? Well, that's great. Reign of Karana. Don't know what that does. Have to look it up. I'm sure it's some sort of cool quest. Yeah, this is where I would be. This is where I tried multiple times as a youngin to try and kill some hill giants. Did I actually kill a hill giant? I don't remember. I feel like I would have remembered that. Oh yeah, Dark Stalkers. Yeah, I fought all these things. Yeah. The Karanas were the place to be. I really enjoyed it. I was, like I said, I was a half-elf ranger. So I spent, like, I leveled up through Kinos Hills, Blackborough. So this whole area was kind of like home. You know, this is where I remember stuff. All right, cool. So that Reign of Karana, I just looked up. That's for the Magician Epic Quest. So you got to kill that guy. Good to know. See, now knowing that that's for the Magician Epic Quest, that's kind of wild. Thinking about, like, if I'm able to kill one of the mobs that is needed for the Epic Quest at level 33, when can you start doing epics? Epics aren't in the game yet, right? They're not implemented. But I assume that they will be at some point. Will we be able to just do epics so easily? There's got to be some sort of catch. So if I'm in Eastern Karana, I feel like there's not a whole lot going on here. You got Highpass, you got the bridge. Because I think that's a zone bridge right there. What's over here? Oh, a giant griffin. Here we go. Let's take one of those. Well, that's cool. All right, so we got hill giants, we got griffins. We can do this. No. Yeah. Was he going to go over there? He was going to get killed. Why would he do that? Easy. Dude, my dog is casting so many of these spells too that is hooking me up. Sicken and Venom. Yeah, what did he drop? Nothing. Just a couple experience. Sir Morgan. Yeah. Nobody likes me. You know what, Sir Morgan? You know what? What do you drop? Wish you dropped that armor. Yeah. How you like that? Rusty Broadsword. Karana residents, guards of Kinos, priests of life, knights of thunder. Yeah, nobody liked that. That was not a thing that people liked. I said I wasn't going to go over this bridge, but I can't help it. Squire Wimbley. What's up, dude? You know what? I don't care. Karana residents, minus 50. Guards, minus 12. Yeah, yep, done. Do I have a map for North Karana? I do have a map. That's nice. This is cool. This was worth it today to just explore. Oh, Grimfeather. Holy cow. That's the dude that drops the thing for the ivy etched armor. All right, let's kill him. Right? I think so. I think this is the chest piece guy. Looks like he could wipe the floor with you. I don't think so. Nice. That's the Rune of Ivy. Yep. A Lambent Stone for the Lambent armor quests, right? Is that like super blue stuff for the bards? There's a lot. I just came across like a bunch of stuff. So I just came across the Magician item. I just came across the Ivy Etched item. I just came across the Lambent armor items. Yes, I remember the Great Spires. There's like guards all up in here. I think you can do like a quest or something. I think you can go up there. So I'm not going to do that because I think that there's a ton of guards in there. I think one of the frustrating things about the game is that all the zones are not seamless. You know, in WoW, you have seamless zones. In most every modern MMO, you don't have these zone breaks. Well, I mean, you do have them in WoW, but like it's seamless. You can walk across. There's no loading screen or anything like that. You are limited. Your chat is limited, right, to your zone in most MMOs. So it's just, you know, it's just a quality of life thing. I'm pretty sure there's a centaur guy that drops something for a quest too. All right, so this is Splitpaw. I don't think Splitpaw was revamped. Maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll jump into Splitpaw. I don't know what's in there. This has been just a fun day of exploration and seeing what the game has to offer and being outside of a dungeon. I think that's my biggest thing. Like, yeah, those are the spires. I used to hunt those, the Splitpaw spires. That's the biggest thing for me is I've played, what's the playtime on this? Not a whole lot. One day, 6 hours. So 30 hours. I have 30 hours of play on this early access beta. And I've spent most of it inside Befallen and Unrest. I've spent it inside dungeons. Very claustrophobic. You know, so to have some space to be outside is cool. Where are all the gnolls? Should be like a bunch of guys on the different spires. I swore there's like 2 or 3 little gnolls per each spot. Let's hop in here. Let's see what Splitpaw is all about. I've been in here before, not very far. I've kind of messed around in here, like original EverQuest. So let's check this out. Let's create our own instance. Let's just see what this looks like. We'll do adaptive, level 2 difficulty, solo, create, and hop in here. Let's check it out. See what we got going on here. Well, these are moderately low. Oh, there's like 20s. No map, obviously. All right, so I dropped all my My buffs fell and everything. I don't... All right, we got some blues. Okay, level 30 is 28s. Let's see what this looks like. Teshmas. See, that's what I remember. That's what I remember being that name, Teshmas. A Splitpaw. Oh, yeah, and Dance of Fireflies. They drop gold. How much experience am I getting? Oh, I'll just wait for this one. This one's blue. All right, 1.6. Hand Splitpaw skin. Yeah, these are all like quest items I remember. Cool. I like I said, I don't know. I don't remember what kind of drops are in here or whatever. Fine Steel Longsword? All right, so these guys are dropping some cool items. Not cool items, but worthy enough items. All right, I think I'm probably just gonna clear this out for a little bit, and not even a little bit, just clear this area, and then head back out. Yeah, this little front area, head back out. But it's cool that we've got Splitpaw here. Like I said, I was enjoying... What am I doing? I'm attacking my pet. It's been cool just to explore EverQuest and like the open world zones and the zones that are big. And honestly, the game is not that big. You know, I went from... Ooh, Splitpaw Tooth Necklace. Armor class 10. This one's got a lot of charisma. I have to look and see what kind of gear this place drops. I honestly remember kind of holding down this room as my ranger. Like I said, I was level 35, so like these guys were not giving me much experience, but it was a safe place for me to play solo. Preserve Splitpaw Eye, yeah. All these things. But I still have one of those on my character. Ooh, yeah. Like, all right, I won't go in those doors. That will be my limit. Fine Steel two-handed sword. Yeah, cool. All right, so this is a good spot. I think I could get some cool experience in here. It's a little bit different. I've not seen a whole lot of people like spending time in Splitpaw, so it's a little bit different. So we'll do that. So I'm going to, maybe I'll bind right outside here. Bound in the southern Karanas. That's awesome. Like I said, I wish the guys were there. All right, so I think that'll close it. So it's been fun just to be outside in all the cool zones. And I know that I was like, I don't want to go to the Karanas. I don't want to go to Kinos. This is probably as far as I'll go. I don't really have a whole lot of memories from Splitpaw. So maybe next time I'll jump in there and try to get some levels. Don't really care about hitting 50 before this character gets deleted. I just really care about kind of exploring. Oh no, my dog just died. I heard that when I camped. That's so sad. When you camp, your dog just dies? I prefer we like unsummon. All right. Anyway, thanks for hanging out. And I will see you next time.